Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring this show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. Former President Donald Trump is back in New York to face historic booking and arraignment on criminal charges. His journey from his Mar-a-Lago club to the airport in Florida took him past supporters waving banners and cheering the former president. Prosecutors' case against Trump stems from hush money payments during his 2016 presidential campaign. Trump is facing multiple charges of falsifying business records, including at least one felony offense. The indictment was handed down by a Manhattan grand jury last week. The investigation is scrutinizing six-figure payments made to porn actor Stormy Daniels and former Playboy model Karen McDougal. Trump denies having sexual liaisons with either woman and has denied any wrongdoing involving payments. Hawaii housing has been expensive for decades, but only in the last few years have pricey homes led to a drop in the state's population. Now, the problem has grown so much, there is widespread concern that many of Hawaii's children won't be able to afford living in the place they grew up when they become adults. There's worry the state will lose the people that give the islands their culture, values, and identity. There's no solid consensus on the way forward, and solutions vary. But Hawaii's leaders are addressing the crisis with new urgency. Meanwhile, others are creating their own advocacy groups. A first-grade Virginia teacher who was shot and seriously wounded by her 6-year-old student has filed a lawsuit. She is seeking $40 million in damages from school officials in Newport News. The lawsuit filed today accuses school administrators of gross negligence. She alleges they ignored multiple warnings that the boy had a gun and was in a violent mood. Teacher Abby Werner was shot January 6th as she sat in her classroom at Rick Neck Elementary School in Newport News. She spent nearly 2 weeks in the hospital and required 4 surgeries. The Newport News School Board and its members didn't immediately respond to requests for comment on the lawsuit. NASA has named the 4 astronauts who will fly around the moon late next year. The first moon crew in 50 years includes the first woman and the first African American assigned to a lunar mission. NASA introduced the 3 Americans and 1 Canadian today during a ceremony in Houston. They will not land or even go into lunar orbit. Instead, they will fly around the moon and head straight back to Earth. The 10-day mission will be a prelude to a lunar landing a year later. If it goes well, NASA plans to land 2 astronauts on the moon by 2025 or so. The Career Expo is back again. Are you looking for a new gig? Our second Career Expo of 2023 will be held on Wednesday, April 12th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Neil Blaisdell Exhibition Hall. State of Hawaii will be there along with many other companies, including Navy Region Hawaii, Pearl Harbor Naval Shipyard, Hawaiian Airlines, Aulani, a Disney Resort and Spa, The Bus, Oahu Transit Services, and many more. To register online, go to hawaiicareerexpo.com. Admission is free, and we hope to see you there. Moana will be the latest Walt Disney Company animation to get the live-action treatment. At least one star is coming back for the remake. Disney Chief Executive Bob Iger today announced that the remake is under development. The production is in the early stages, but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is planning to return as the demigod Maui. Ali Carvalho voiced Moana in the original animation, and she is set to be an executive producer on the live-action version. No director has been announced, but Moana was a big hit in 2016, grossing $643.3 million worldwide. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.